Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
If you're gonna ride on the roadway. Oh, and then if you're gonna ride at night, you need a front light. I'm sure you know that, but you got an ID on you real quick, just so I can say a stop to talk with you? Okay. Can I get your,
Greg Stallings.
Greg Stallings, is your name?
Gregory, please.
This man, Gregory Stallings, was stopped for a safety check. But what this cop didn't know yet is that this man is hiding a dark secret, one that's left him on the run from law enforcement for over 30 years.
What's your date of birth?
Wow.
Bear with me, buddy. I'll get you out as fast as I can. I think I wrote something down wrong. What's your full social? Perfect. Yep, hang tight for me. I'll get you out as fast as I can. Gregory, I'm still not getting that back. Are you sure that's right?
Pretty sure it is.
The cop is struggling to find a man on any police database. But that's not by mistake. This man is not really Gregory Stallings. All of the information he has given to the cops so far is completely false. And now the officer knows he is being lied to.
That's like the dumbest thing that you can do, in all honesty. Once the officer asks you for your information, asks you for your name, you're already cooked. If you have warrants, they're going to figure it out. There's nothing that you can do to get out of that. Once you run into, the only thing that you can do at that point is if you have enough room and enough opportunity, you better use it to run. But you giving the police a fake name is stupid, because what do you think they're going to do with it? He's not going to put it in his back pocket, dum-dum. He's going to go run it in the computer. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes back that you're not who you say you are, suspicion. Now you're really, you know what I'm saying? Now you're really over with.
Been a long time.
I don't get why y'all do that, man.
Yeah.
That's like the dumbest thing that you can do, bro.
I do. Can you run one for me?
I mean, I'm glad he did it, but...
Last name Stallings, Sam, Tom, Adam, Lincoln, Ida, Nora, Sam. First name Gregory, George, Robert, Edward, George, Ocean, Robert, Young. So I like to stop people who are riding bikes and check.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry, hold on. The reason why is because I hate if you're riding your bike and someone rear ends you.
Oh, yeah.
And then they can kind of point the blame
because
because the reflector.
Yeah.
And I hate that because it's like, no, it's just...
I understand that.
Copy. Can we try a soch? And I'm also with our traffic units. I do all our accident investigations. So whenever bikes are involved, it almost always is way worse than...
Yes, we usually hit you from behind.
Yep.
That's very good.
I just can't let you go at this point until I verify who you are, so...
That's cool. I'll just go in the IV.
There you go. What are you going to get today?
I get some cigarettes first and
Nice.
see if I...
And you want to know what's crazy, bro? You see how cool and how calm his demeanor is and how well-spoken he is? Those are some of the craziest people. I forgot what the statistic is, but you've run across a couple of crazy, you know what I'm saying, kidnappers, serial killers, whatever. You've come across a lot more crazy people that you think. And majority of those people are like this. They're very cool. A lot of the times they're handsome. They're charismatic. They put together. They speak well. They cool. Their demeanor is calm. They would never give you any reason to insinuate that they some crazy mother. You know what I'm saying? But they are.
I might be
Gotta
pick up
careful,
dog
man.
chicken.
Oh, there we
Real.
go. Where do you live at?
Down in the woods, way back over that way in Des Moines.
Nice. You like your spot back there? Or?
Oh yeah, I've been there for a bit.
Yeah. Just enough
Man,
for you
he's in the
secluded a little
woods,
bit,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
hopefully? No.
Unless they
Yeah,
come
giveaway.
walking up the trail or whatever.
Yeah. So, Greg, to make sure I have a spell right, your first name is Gregory.
Okay.
Last name is what?
Stallins.
Okay. And your date of birth is? Okay. And have you ever had an Iowa driver's license before?
No, not here.
What was the driver's license you have had?
You see it. Florida, maybe. I haven't had a driver's license in years. I haven't.
Copy. Can you try running him through Florida? What's your middle name?
W.
W?
W.
Middle initial
no.
W, as in William. How long have you been living up here then? You haven't tried to get an ID card or anything yet?
No.
No?
Never had.
I guess there's no reason to, yeah.
No reason. But I'm not driving or anything.
Yeah, makes sense. How was last night with the storm? Was it all right?
Oh yeah, the storms don't bother me.
No. They don't flood your tent or anything?
No.
That's good. Copy. All right, buddy. I need some way to verify it. So what state, do you know a state that you've had a DL out of? Because it's not Florida. You've never had a driver's license ever?
Well, I'm trying to remember that's when I had, dude. I got ran over. My brain ain't quite.
Yeah, it's okay. I need to verify before I can let you go in case.
Okay. I ain't never had
Okay.
a long time.
Try to think for me. Where was the last place you had an ID then?
I know if you're Human Services, they know me.
Human Services know you?
Right here, West Des Moines. Yeah, I volunteer out there every morning putting stuff out. We can go right up there and you can talk to them.
This might be the first time that the suspect isn't lying. He is well known by the community, especially the youth, a fact that is going to be made more disturbing when they learn about his true past.
What I just say, he is well known by the community, especially the youth. He's charismatic, he's good with people, he's nice. You would never think that he's out of his mind and he's crazy and he kidnaps people and puts them wherever we're about to find out he puts them. Telling y'all, man.
Just think of this, what state. I can get you through any state even if it's really old, so.
That's why I'm not friendly. It's exactly why I'm not friendly.
I know it's been a while.
Yeah,
Just try to think. Yeah, try to think for me.
Sorry, I can't help you. Good. I'm sorry.
Where else have you lived?
I lived here a long time.
Yeah.
I lived in Florida for a bit. I've lived really a lot of different.
All right, buddy. I'm just going to take your word for it, okay?
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
Yep.
Cool.
I don't shake hands, sorry.
Okay.
Yep, you're good. Drive safe.
Wow.
Homeless dude, I can't freaking find anything on him, and he's like lived in like 19 different states and got ran over by a car supposedly a couple of years ago, so his memory's not great. He gave me his SOCH, his name and date of birth, like he's going to IV now, so we can find him later, but
With a lack of evidence to go off and no address or ID to verify the suspect's information, the officer decides at this point to let him go. But he still has his suspicions. He later finds the suspect again, and this time he's come prepared.
So what we're going to do for now while I keep investigating this is I'm going to take a picture of you and send it to our guy who has facial rec. So you pull your hat off and your glasses off.
How does he find you again?
All right. We just have a seat on the curb for me, buddy. Do you think?
Yeah, could be.
I think he was probably riding around trying to look for somebody, because there's no way he's still riding around with these two big ass bags on the back of his bike and they managed to find him. They just happened to find. Nah. And where is he at? It looked like he by a school or something.
That's why I was going to stop there on my way back.
On your way back and figure out?
Yeah.
Okay, just have a seat for me, okay?
Nah, I don't like this.
I know you had that brain injury that we talked about, but can you try your best? Can you think of a SOCH? Yeah, that's one of the ones that you gave me earlier. Because here's the issues. I don't want to arrest you for the for stopping you without the rear reflector, because like I told you, I just stop people to let them know because I don't want it to be your fault when you get hit. But if I can't verify who you are and the info you did give me comes back to nobody, and that comes back to other people, that's the bigger issue.
He just lets you go and now
You know
he's
what I mean,
doing
buddy?
it all over
I
again.
understand that.
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna hang tight with this guy until we get it figured out. So if you could keep trying, that'd be great.
You used to live in Ohio?
I've been through there years and years and years ago.
Did you have an address there?
No, I was living on the street, going from one place to another.
How about Waterloo?
Waterloo, where's that at?
Iowa?
Do you need a water?
No, I'm good, dude.
You sure? I got plenty of extra in the car.
I'm good.
City pays for it either way, so if you'd like it, you can have it.
No, thank you anyway.
And then I'm gonna grab my water. You don't think you got warrants or anything, do you?
As far as I know, I don't.
Okay. Well, have you committed any crimes?
And
Well, besides.
no,
Yeah.
no. I'm not out trying to outrun the cops on my bike.
Okay.
Find us. Go look at my computer.
Okay. Thank you.
The info that's now given comes back to a deceased person, so we've got a situation here.
All right, brother. Time to be honest with me, okay? So the info you give me comes back to a dead guy. Gregory Stallings is dead. So who are you? You're Gregory, you're just not dead?
That's probably somebody he killed.
I'm not dead.
Yeah?
Dead. Could it just because I haven't been on anything for a long, long time?
They don't
It's
just
not a
declare people
coincidence,
deceased because they haven't heard from them in a little bit.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence. How do you know that name?
It said 2000 was the year of the death. Did you go missing in that year? Did you?
I've been missing. I've been missing for a long time.
Well, would someone report you missing and then they just declare you?
I don't talk to my people in a long time.
Okay.
I'm not talking to nobody, my family.
A redacted phone call takes place between the officer and an unknown entity. But during this call, they work out that the man they have detained is not only not who he claimed to be, but he is also a highly wanted suspect from a cold case from 1983.
Like possession of a short-barreled rifle, false imprisonment, a bunch of stuff from. He's on the run since like '95. So he gave us a bunch of false. He gave us false information, and then gave us information of a dead guy, and then which tipped us off. And then the hard part is I stopped them on a city code violation because city code says that during the day you have to have a rear reflector, but state code doesn't. So I didn't want to. I wanted to figure out as much as I could here, and I didn't want to hook them on a city code because that makes a lot of issues. So. But then eventually VC showed up. VC said, "Hey man, cut the shit. Tell us your real name." Yeah, and I don't have a mustache. That's probably the issue. That's also it too.
Get it, bro.
Probably.
I see most of it. And I understand it.
Yeah, bro. Somebody asking me a bunch of questions, interrogating me with no mustache. Yeah, I'm gonna bullshit you too.
But none of us are mad at you. I'm just baffled that law enforcement has let you go for 30 years and not push you to run the law.
What's crazy is 1990. That means you've been on the run longer than 2 out of the 3 officers here on the street that have been alive.
1995. I was 1 year old.
94.
So I'm saying, yeah, you were
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Well, where have you been?
You've been on the run for their entire lives.
Been in favor.
Iowa.
Why is that? Just curious. Well, not Michigan though. You get dying. Yeah, you can, brother. Why not Michigan? You get dying for that.
It's colder as fuck up there.
Can I? Hey, buddy, can I get that knife out of your pocket since? And then you can do whatever you want with your. I don't want it. It'll go with your stuff, but
Yeah, I do. They're gonna take it.
we don't. Well, we don't know if Wisconsin wants it yet or not.
82. I do. I need it too. Yeah. No, that's why I was gonna go get some.
Whole case from
Can you go to the vape shop
1983.
and pack for $4.52?
I am really inclined to do that because you were honest with us. So what kind do you want?
The Crown Menthol one.
I'm not gonna remember that. Crown menthol one.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
keep it.
you
That's
are
for the cheapest menthol for that. Both matches. I don't even have a light. Thank you.
That's old.
I do need a cigarette.
You have a light though?
No, that's why I'm telling you to give me a book of matches.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
Matches too.
Book of matches.
He's way
Yeah, you can
nicer
tell
than I
he
am,
are.
buddy.
Well, most of the FBI guys I ever met, some of them are
Yeah,
kids,
because I'm definitely not going to go pull up to the gas station to go get you no cigarettes. And dude, get a lighter, matches. Not in 1983, buddy. We have lighters and stuff now. You can
Yeah.
put it in your pocket, and
Yeah.
you don't gotta flick it.
Who is this other one that rolled up here?
I guess, bro. I
Ice.
guess that's what you want to do.
No, it's Grove. Maybe this is ice.
maybe they don't want me no more.
Well, we're still
I know.
Yeah, we're still figuring it out.
Maybe they don't want me no more.
I'm just-
I like to know the information,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't have to be doing.
They just learned this man is George Hartleroad, and in 1983, he was convicted with kidnapping and raping a young woman. He escaped from a halfway house in Madison, Wisconsin in 1994, and has been on the run ever since. That means he's been free for 30 years despite the horrible atrocities he committed.
And who knows what else he's done within those 30 years that we don't know about, or we may never find out.
Wisconsin wants you, buddy.
I figured that. I told you, just for leaving the state without permission.
Yeah. Well, for those charges, I'd assume, yeah.
Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing else. I have not committed a crime since 1982.
Man,
You committed one today.
Well, that's swell.
If I wanted to have a vendetta,
A crime.
if I wanted to have a vendetta, I could hit you for false information today. And what that'd make you do
Well,
is
I
they'd have to
didn't
bring
give
it
you
back.
nothing. I just told you that. See, there's a little gray area in the
No.
yeah.
If you provide any info, even if you're not required to provide info, if you provide false info, that's a problem.
Okay. Well, what
So-
are they going to do? Give me a couple of years?
I'm not doing. That's exactly.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. What's the worst they can
Yeah.
do me?
That's fair. You know, you're not wrong. Everything
You're already in deep shit anyway.
Everything you.
About what's happening, they're gonna take me back.
Yeah, you're in deep shit, bro. For
They're
sure.
gonna, oh, we got him
He's
again.
sick.
Oh, we
I
got
don't even want to hear him talk no more.
no, guys, they've
Oh,
been
wow.
up in my ass for
Yeah.
30, 41 years now.
Yeah.
On a 9-year sentence.
Every time I think I kind of got an idea of what's going on, stuff like this, just like you can buy IDs at homeless shelters, and would never have thought.
Yeah, I figured you just grabbed someone's mail from the mailbox one time. and
No,
carried it down the
that's
street.
ultra theft, dude. That's bad time. I already did my bad time. They'll be happy.
So here's what we're going to do with your bike. I don't know if Officer Freeze explained it to you.
Over there and let anybody take it what wants it.
It's going to go back to our PD because it is yours, and then it'll be in our property. So if you ever do happen to make it back down here,
I will be back.
yeah. So then if you ever come back with an ID and you can get it back, okay?
I'll get the
Assuming it's not like 6 years, because eventually we have to purge it.
All I had to say was crowns, and he grabbed them right away.
I
So
told you. Yeah, they're the biggest ones in town.
421. I wouldn't. I mean, normally I wouldn't condone puffing a bunch, but this is gonna be your only chance. I'll take the garbage.
I'll take
I got a problem there.
He said that FBI guys are usually either dicks or nice, and that you were kind of being a dick, so.
I'm being a dick.
No,
You got to really rub me wrong to get me there. I did my older years.
you're
younger
one of the
than-
That's what I'm not understanding. He's on the run for a charge for kidnapping and e-parring a woman. He's been on the run for 30 years. And we're sitting here laughing with him, giving him cigarettes, chopping it up like he one of the homies or something. Put him in cuffs, put him in a car, and take him back to the like. What is all this kumbaya bullshit?
other ones I ran into.
I'm only part of one. So.
Should we not all be pissed
Local
off?
teenagers would go and hang out with homeless Greg to pass the time, including young girls. Many of these local young people have since expressed shock and regret that they were so close with this monster and allowed themselves to be vulnerable out in the woods in his presence.
They'll definitely put a war on me after that.
But you'll be in county, and God knows what they'll do. I mean, they might just give you time. Who knows? I mean,
They ought to just cut me loose.
with all the COVID and everything, and like the sentencing stuff's gotten easier and easier.
Wisconsin lost him, so so he's gotten the time like it's custody. But
Relax over here.
We letting him walk to the
I'm gonna double lock
car.
you so you don't tighten up on you, okay, buddy?
yeah, you're under arrest for that one. Okay.
We put some seat back there.
Not the most comfortable, but lean back for a second. I'll loosen this up. All right, BC's really worried about this bike.
George Hartleroad was arrested and taken to Polk County Jail without a warrant and was then extradited to the Wisconsin Department of Corrections. Because the case is so recent, there isn't any information about what's happening. We don't know if he's being charged with anything or if the 71-year-old is going back to prison.
What is this?